I saw him go down, and I just thought, I don't know if I don't know, nerve, whatever. But
Uh-huh.
obviously, when I saw him grasp his leg, I was like, he's not getting back up. I didn't see the lump until I looked up at the screen. So I was like, I'm in my celebrating element, and then actually looked up to see what it was, and it kind of took it took that kind of energy out of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still don't know what it is.
I know that that's probably not the way you wanted the fight to end, but you finished a guy using what your best skills are. So, I mean, it still counts, you know?
Yeah, no, I was just saying to my boy as well. It's not that. It's, I come here to win fights 100%, but I don't like taking money out of people's pocket. And what I mean is, yes, he's going to get paid for this fight, but because of the damage, he's going to be out a lot longer.
Yeah.
Whereas if I knocked him out or whatever, 90-day ban, blah, 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 which is, he's not going to get a fight in between that time anyway, then he'll be back ready, making money again, ready to fight again. So I just hate that for him. You know what I mean?
Other than the Santos fight, I mean, have you won a fight like this before that we're not remembering, where you've just injured somebody that badly that was it and it was done?
I think that's the only other thing I could close to, but still not the Derek Anderson with the nose, because it's quite a weird nose breaking anyway. And he fractured his hand on my face. I don't know what I'm made of, but yeah. So those are the kind of distinct injuries that's kind of come from fight for me.
When you go back and look at this, will there be a point where you say, you know what, we've seen this kick thrown before, and usually it's not you who it works out for? It's usually you're the one laying on the ground in that situation, the way he lifted to check. Will you go back and look at that and wonder if you were just inches away from this being you laying on the ground, maybe like you hit him in the wrong way?
Well, I will now.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta know. I love talking about the mental part of things with you guys.
Yeah, no. To be fair, yeah, I plan for trying to get the right angle, and land in the right way. But any freak accidents can happen, so I wouldn't shy away from throwing those kicks again because of it. And obviously,
you've been throwing them your whole life. So,
yeah, exactly. And I've seen injuries like that before, and it has never stopped me from wanting to throw those kind of kicks. So, yeah, I don't think it's not going to change anything for me. So
we talked a few days ago about how much you needed to get that feeling of getting your hand raised again. So now you have. Talk a little bit about sort of missing that feeling, and now that you've got it again, and then moving forward, you didn't take any damage, I'm sure. So how quickly do you want to get back in there, and what are the kind of names you're looking for now to sort of put yourself back in that title mix?
So yeah, like I feel like I'm already in that race, with a win like that as well. There's not many others like in the division. I think a few people have lost just below me in the rankings. So I'm looking at the top anyway. I said it already. It's just dependent on how long I'm going to have to wait, because I don't, as you say, I haven't taken too much damage at all. So I don't want to have to wait months on end before I'm back again, because as you say, I enjoyed being back in there, the crowd, just that energy. So yeah, as soon as possible. If it's not the title, then I just whoever's ready.
And this was undoubtedly such a beautiful stylistic matchup. It didn't end the way everybody thought it would. Are you down maybe to run it back in the future?
Yeah, why not? There's no harm. But for me, it's just a case of it's about progression. So obviously, because he's taken that loss, he has to work his way back up as well. And obviously, it depends on how well he does in that. Then yeah, 100%. But I'm happy to fight anybody. Again, obviously, this was a successful night for me, so there's no point looking over it and wanting to go back for no reason.
And you kind of just touched on it, but I just want to know, are the party plans still looking good, even though that wasn't the ending we wanted?
Oh no, I celebrate, bro. I'm just gonna celebrate the victory of it. I just don't want to. It just felt wrong to want to be hyped while he's sat there, while he's going through pain, and like I said, I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. So, but yeah, it's still a victory for me. I still have to enjoy that victory. So yeah, definitely go out and actually celebrate. I think it's something that people should do sometimes, and I can be hard on myself as well. So, and a lot of people can do the same. And I always try to remind people this is the best way to do it. If you're a driven person, you always look for the next goal. And sometimes you can be depressed even when you're being successful. So you have to take a moment to celebrate big and small successes. And that's still a success for me. So I'm going to celebrate.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
Congratulations on your win, MVP.
Thank you, thank you.
One is there's probably about 50% of fighters would have jumped on their opponent. What makes you pump the brakes and say, you know what, I'm not going to go in and get on the guy?
Firstly, that guy's dangerous in jiu-jitsu, so I was definitely never going to do that. But that's never been my style anyway. If you look at it, literally since I've been the first time I've been in the cage, I don't think I've ever hit anybody once they've dropped to the floor. I think it's just the background that I've come from, the freestyle kickboxing. Once it's over, it's over. I don't not agree. I get that people are in the moment, but I'm very present when I fight. I see it all. I'm very present. So, oh yeah, my boy Lynn is going. Sorry. But yeah, I'm very present in the moment. So if I see someone's damage, it's over. I'll let the referee just come in. Yes. That's what I'm talking. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There's been a handful of
The Brits done it again, bro. We're the last two standing.
there's been a handful of freak accidents, not freak injuries. So one obviously is the Cyborg. You just crushed the guy's skull, and then from the UFC, you have the Anderson Silva injury, and there was another guy from the Ultimate Fighter. His bone came out of his knee. When you saw this happen, where did you kick him at exactly, and how much of that is your timing and speed versus power?
Yeah, I've never classed myself as a powerful fighter. As much as I've got loads of knockouts, I've always said I blame it on my speed, my timing. And this would be no different. I blame it on my speed and my timing. I think I just caught it at the right moment as he was circling off. Something that I've been drilling, something that I've been thinking about. So yeah, just again, freak accident, but the timing was right.
Where did you hit him exactly? Where did you kick him at?
I think it just on the inside of the knee. I'm gonna have to look back at it. I can't tell you. It almost, when I looked at it quickly, it looked like it was on the knee. So I don't know. I literally have to watch it back.
And I'm going to piggyback off someone's question, like, what's next? I mean, you've done bare knuckle boxing against Perry. You've fought the best of the best in Bellator. Outside the title, what else is left for MVP?
It's just, like I said, progression. That's all it is. You know, whoever's next in line, I need to fight to keep progressing and going forward. That's what I'm going to do. I can't say specific names. Like I said, our division's a bit, like everyone's kind of waiting, and it's always difficult. And obviously, you know, the promotion themselves have a difficult time to match people at the right times and blah, blah, blah. But I'm ready.
All right, appreciate it.
No problem.